And the next topic is spyware or adware. So, dear students, spyware install itself on the computer without users' knowledge and monitors keystroke, text, screenshot, reads the chat, collect device and user information and forward it to the malicious owner of such programs. Loss of confidential information and identity theft are the thieves posed by spyware. What actually this spyware does? This spyware actually get installed itself. How it get installed? When you are installing some games, it get installed with that. When you are installing any other app which is shows you free app and all, so free app get installed into the computer, and with that this virus get installed itself, and slowly and gradually after a few days it start to take your contact number from the mobile or computers, emails, important information, what keyboard keys you're pressing, as well as what you're chatting, as well as your passwords, everything it gets copied and get copy. After that it transferred to the owner of that particular software or that app. So it copies and it can harm, like if you copied your bank password, so you can suffer from financial frauds. If it copies your photos, that photos can be misused anywhere. So many things can be done by this spyware or adware. The spyware or adware softwares are very harmful for your computer as well as nowadays for the mobile. I hope so you understood this topic, the problem. So let's understand the protection. What is a protection? What we can do against if you want to avoid this spyware and adware. So the protections are: install an effective spyware detecting software. For virus, how we are installing antivirus, same way we have to install some effective spyware detecting software. Nowadays in antivirus software these facilities available. So also there are some specific or dedicated spyware detecting softwares are available in the market, that also we can install. Next, keep your operating system and browser update. Your software which is installed like Windows or whatever operating system you are using, that you have to keep update. In that also some solutions of spyware we used to get. Then it it check if any unnecessary software is being installed. It is often during the installation step and in the user agreement. When you're installing any software, you have to keep checking, or you have to check frequently your softwares and apps in mobile, softwares in computer, if there any unnecessary software. When you're installing many times the apps in the mobile, you might have observed that it asking you at the last allow, one option allow. So that permission also sometime get installed this spyware software with your permissions, because you don't know in the background that software is getting installed, and some agreement they're asking to get agree, allow or agree. So when you're clicking on that buttons, that means you are accepting the spyware. So you have to be aware when you are doing such things. Carefully read and close any warning box that looks like important message. Whenever you are working on the computer, sometime when you're online, it display you some messages, some important messages. So when you're just clicking OK or cancel, you have to read. First you read that message and then click OK. Sometime maybe it is asking for the installation, and if you will click OK, so spyware software will get installed. So you have to be aware of that. Be careful while installing free programs, games. For firewall, free programs may contain spyware. As I said in the beginning also, when you're installing any free games or any free softwares, like some creative softwares are there, photo softwares like B612 you're installing, many different apps you're installing for the photo capturing or photo editing, as well as you're installing like TikTok, some funny apps which are freely available and you get entertainment. But with those such apps, not exactly these apps, but such apps can cause the spyware software. It get installed spyware software and it can copy your important data and it can transmit to the person, malicious person or the owner of that app, and they may can misuse your contact numbers, your photos, your images, your videos, your bank details and all. So these are the protection. Keep it in mind when you are using the internet. So spyware can attack. If spyware will attack, if you want to protect our system, so these are the steps we have to do it. Install an effective spyware detecting software. Keep your operating system and browser update. Keep checking your software. It is there any unnecessary software or not. Then carefully read the and close the warning boxes and be careful when you're installing free games. So I hope so you understood these topics. Now till now we have learned what is ethic, the points which we have covered till now. Let's go a little small revision and feedback. We have started lesson number 1, that is computer ethics, and the points, major 3 points we are going to learn, that is computer threats, ethics and protection from the computer threats. So we have learned virus and trojan and protection against that, antivirus, firewall, operating system update. Also, just now we have learned spyware or adware and protection against this. So we have covered up this small part. So this, read from the textbook once again these all topics. If you think any new word and if you get any confusion, any problems, you are free to ask the questions and doubts. But I'll suggest you to read the lessons carefully as well as watch the video which I'm sharing through the YouTube channel. Watch it carefully and repeatedly you can watch it so you can understand it more clearly, because this lesson is very important and all the topics are related with your practical lives, because nowadays you all are using the mobile, you all are using the computer, you all are using the internet, so these problems you may face. So be aware and be protect your system, your computer, your mobile, so you can avoid such problems.